Hey, this is Jonathan, and yeah, it's been a little while since I last recorded. Well, not really that long of a while when I say a little while. In this case, I actually mean a little while. It's been like 2 days, I think. 1 or 2 days. And yeah, I managed to get the project up and running again. So, looks like Amethyst changes have actually kind of screwed with things a little bit, because remember how everything was dead center before? Well, now everything is not dead center anymore, and also everything is smaller. So yeah, that's great changes right there. Yep, perfect. So now I need to figure out what the heck happened to my display. Why does it not work the way I expected it to, and how can I fix that? Because that's kind of annoying, and I was not really expecting that. Let's look here. I have a feeling that... actually I'm not sure. Because I specified 250 and 250 there. Why is the window bigger than it's supposed to be? Because you see the square show up and it's like, it's perfectly centered on that thing that shows up briefly for like a split second, but then once it actually finishes rendering everything, it's different. I'm not really sure why. I'm wondering if they changed like the default settings for like the window size or something. I don't know. That's kind of annoying. I've also been doing a lot of thinking about just the whole ECS thing in general, and sometimes I wonder, like, how much value am I actually going to get out of the ECS design? Like, I feel like ECS might be throwing away a lot of, the good parts of Rust in favor of this almost like DSL that works with like these entities, and it's not like, I don't know, it doesn't have like the same kinds of strong guarantees as you get when you're just plain writing Rust and you have like the type checker helping you with stuff. I don't know. I do realize that game development is a very different beast, and oftentimes people kind of throw away the safety because they're like, well, it's just a game, it doesn't really matter. So like, I don't really care about X, Y, and Z going wrong, or if there are like small bugs here and there. And in general, it's just, better to just try and get stuff out the door and be able to test things, by hand very easily, because it is very visual, and that's kind of difficult to, like to tweak something visual without having like a quick compile and run loop or whatever. But oh, there goes the heater. Of course. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure about this, and learning Rust through game development probably not the greatest way to go about things, but especially if I'm using Amethyst. I don't know. This is what I've decided for this project, and this is what I'm rolling with for now. And to be fair, it does handle a lot of things for me, too. Like sprite rendering and all that. I don't have to dig so deeply into a lot of the details. Because the alternative would probably be writing my own engine and writing a lot of the functionality myself, and yeah. I mean, you gotta know where to draw the line. So, my current thinking is, right now, I want to forge ahead with the prefab stuff, and on the other hand, I also want to figure out what happened to my display and why does it look weird. It's not really clear to me why things have changed when I feel like they shouldn't have. And it would be really nice to know just... like, how do I fix that? Because it wasn't really made clear anywhere why the window dimensions would suddenly just change. I'm not part of their Discord. I was part of their Gitter, but they actually shut down their Gitter in favor of the Discord, which is also annoying. Because, like, for Gitter, all you need is a GitHub, and, like, well, if you're doing development, then yeah, like, chances are you have, like, a GitHub account. If you want to join, like, the Discord server, you have to have a Discord account. And I do have a Discord account, but it's, like, a personal Discord account. I don't know, I don't really want to, like, use that Discord account there and stuff. I don't know. It's just a massive pain in the butt, and I see a lot of the Rust community, or at least like the main Rust team, has also switched to Discord as well, and I find that kind of strange, all things considered. But they did say that Gitter was just not really that good, so they had to switch. That was their reasoning. And I don't really know what they were looking for from Gitter, but I don't know. I find Gitter is fine. It works okay, as far as I can tell. And it has improved quite a lot since they first made Gitter. So yeah, I mean, I don't know what else I can really say. What's going on? Oh yes, right. I uploaded part 38 a couple days ago. Yeah, there we go. So, well, it has been like 2 days. Let's see. What is this? So, because it's been a while since I've actually really looked at this project, I'm not sure I can remember everything that's been happening with the Amethyst project, or what I was doing that was related to Amethyst, so... I remember there being some example I was looking at, and it was for prefabs. Yeah, I don't know, but since I did update, I should be able to just use the derive. I don't have to go back to like the old version where I had to do like the manual type class implementation and everything. So, where was it? This is not where I should be looking. I should look at the examples. There, examples. There we go. I think it was the prefab example. No, it wasn't actually. It was a different example entirely, but I don't remember which one. Was it UI, or was it something else? No, wait. The book tells me which one to look at. I think it was this GLTF one, actually. Was it? Oh wait, this is an old version of that one. But it is this example, yes. I'm on... Okay, so that's the old version of the example I want to look at. This is the current version of the example I want to look at. So... the main thing I want to do is derive prefab data. That's the important part. Oh... So, where was that anyway? I was not expecting them to release a new version of Amethyst so soon. Otherwise, I would have done that to begin with, and I wouldn't have done all this stuff, but I did. Remove this one, derive macro, lands the next version of Amethyst. Yeah, well, that version of Amethyst has landed, so... let's try to make this work. Default, deserialize, serialize, and... what was that last one? Prefab data. Right, just trying to remember things here. I think that's all I need. I don't actually remember. I think this is fine. Yeah, it should just be this, I think. I might just make this a bool for now, just because I want to get that stuff out of the way. Yeah, this is a lot simpler than I last remember. So they do macro use amethyst. I'm not sure how important that is. Like, I don't know where the prefab data is going to come from. If it's this one or if it's something else. That's not really clear to me. I'm going to delete all this stuff for now. Mostly because I just don't really know. Yeah, the one thing that I don't really like is all the runtime panics coming from Amethyst. I'm gonna have to try and make sure that none of those, like, come through. Or, like, to make the panics behave nicely. Because panicking in general means that you're not working with total functions. Yeah, okay. Cannot find prefab data in scope. Well... Okay, what if I macro use Amethyst? Am I? I'm not waking up then. Don't be silly. Let's see, can it find the macro now? Or is it gonna complain still? I mean, it's probably gonna complain about something else. Okay, nope, still complaining about the prefab data, huh? Oh, and it wants prefab error, entity. Okay. Fair enough. I should be able to adjust that, I think. Okay, where do they get prefab data? They get everything from here, Amethyst assets. Yeah, let's just do that. Oops. Oh yeah, and try not to accidentally change your keyboard to the wrong language. That's right. It's been a while since those days, but we have to remember not to do that. Alright, prefab data. Prefab error. I think that's what it was, right? So I was looking for entity. Prefab error. Is prefab error in here? Oh yeah, it's also there. Progress counter? Okay. I also need to get ECS prelude entity. That's good. Let's do that one right now. What? Oh. Okay. Sure, I can do that. I didn't actually notice these semicolons at the end of these lines, but yeah, it kind of makes sense since they're using that for delimiting. What else? Progress counter. Where's progress counter? Assets, okay. Really? No. So I have to also derive this for bool? That's kind of dumb. Okay. I mean, I guess I can do that. Can I? I'm not sure. And if I did implement it for bool, how would that work exactly? I feel like I've been in this situation before and I just don't remember. Also, I need to stop hitting that shortcut because it's really annoying. Every time I hit that shortcut, it just gets in my way. It's never on purpose. It's always just... Yep, I sure hit that shortcut again. Yeah, like you can't derive on bool, because bool is already... It's already defined as like an external type. So I'd have to like impl it. And I don't want to. Or can I? I have no idea how all this is going to work. Yep, it doesn't like it. I guess what I could do is do like a this. I mean, that's essentially what a bool is anyway. It's just an enum. And I can do all this. This is easy enough. Just take a was checked. In which case, I probably don't even need to do all this. Having the extra layers is kind of unnecessary, I think. I mean, we'll try with it anyway, but I don't know. Let's just see what happens. Oh, it panicked. Nice. The procedural macro panicked. Oh, only supports structs. Oh, okay. Well, that complicates things. Is that like a general restriction on... No, prefab data aggregate derive. Is that... Okay, that's the one that actually panics on that. Well, that's really silly. I guess that's okay because it happens immediately, but... Yeah, it's still kind of dumb. I don't know. I really don't know what to do about this. I'm gonna look at the book. That's the 0.10 stuff. Book. Yeah, let's look at the prefab section again. I feel like this prefab system is very complicated. I'd like to know if there's a way to make this easier. Surdy skip. Huh. Is it just me, or did this example get more complicated? Or it's probably just me, isn't it? Because I feel like they changed this, but my brain doesn't remember. What the heck happened here? I don't know why this prefab stuff is being like such a pain for me. Like, it's just causing so many issues. I've been stuck on this prefab thing for like a while. I think I need to start looking at like other people's projects and get ideas for how to use these bloody prefabs. Because I feel like I'm stuck on this longer than I should be. I might have to reach out for help on their like Discord or something stupid like that. I'm very tempted to do that. Yeah, I'm really, really tempted to do that now. I feel like it shouldn't be this hard to load a freaking prefab, but at the same time, just keep running into issues. What is this, like, prefab component stuff? I definitely don't remember this before. This is new. This has to be new. Like, this section right here. I don't remember seeing this ever. This is definitely new. This was... Like, this derive macro didn't exist before, so that's why I know this is new. Huh. Okay. So size of 20. So we have a rule of 20 in Rust. Or at least in Amethyst. Do I want to reread all this stuff again? I mean, I guess I should, but maybe not right now. Some of the stuff looks new. There's a lot of ref usage. I'm pretty sure that the new edition of Rust removes the need for the ref keyword. So I should eventually change over to the new edition, I guess. But I'm perfectly happy with this one. I know a lot of people were bothered by the whole extern crate thing, since you already specify your dependencies in the toml file, so they got rid of extern crate. Honestly, I didn't really see what was so awful about that, because it's a relatively small amount of boilerplate compared to, you know, a lot of the boilerplate you end up having in a lot of other languages that arise like quite naturally from not supporting certain ways of expressing, you know, or like modeling data. But I don't know. Like I feel like that's a relatively minor thing. I already feel like Rust is, you know, fairly verbose as is, and that's almost like a micro optimization. Compare Rust to Haskell and tell me that Rust isn't verbose. Anyway, This was a single component. So I need to make I need to make a component, it seems. Oh yeah. Okay. This makes sense, I guess. This is due to how Rust macros work. That's all we're gonna say about that. Alright, so it does seem very familiar. And this does seem exactly like what I want to do. I guess I should just do this, right? Like, yeah, I copied and pasted that. So it's a big deal. I'm gonna change it. Because it doesn't work that way anyways. Right? Like, it's not like I could do anything about that. I was gonna type this stuff out anyway. Yeesh. And we want to hold a bool, I guess. I think that makes sense. Yeah. So it doesn't work for enums, but it will work for product type, so I can just give it a bool. I clone prefab data and component. These things. I'm sorry, I'm just really sleepy. Wait, I need component in scope. I just realized. Because I can't impl component without having component. I'm pretty sure that that's required. Okay. So I did all that. Some period component into the aggregate. Okay. Wow, that's complicated. I will probably definitely need to look at that at some point. For now, I'm just going to do this. High chance this won't compile. Actually, 100% chance this won't compile. I don't remember where exactly I referenced this flag. Okay, here we go. I don't need this old example because we have the new example, so I can close that. I don't need this either. I don't know what I was looking for here. This is unnecessary now, so is this probably... Okay, I'll clean up a few tabs because of the new version of Amethyst. Everything's fixed because of the new version of Amethyst. It makes everything better. Wait, what? Oh yeah, that's right. You can have a right. Pattern matching allows you to do this special syntax. I'm just reading, trying to figure things out. Alright, so I did all this, I guess. Where else are you used? Because now I can do exactly what I need to do with this. Wait, are these anonymous lifetimes? Whoa, wait a minute. That's new. You definitely didn't have anonymous lifetimes before. Okay, that's interesting. So I guess this is like an existential lifetime. Like, for some lifetime, we don't care. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, these are like existential lifetimes. So that seems new. I guess in all the places where you used to like have to explicitly name a lifetime, you can just underscore it now and say, nope, I don't care about the name. I'm not using it for anything. At least I'm assuming that's what that is. It looks like the same kind of syntax as used for like existential types in Scala. I feel like I'm learning new things about Rust all the time. It's like every few days I'm like, what? That's a new feature? When did that happen? It's like the language changes so much. It's hard to keep up. Well, the language and like the projects being built in it. It's like, oh, this project was built like a few months ago. It's pretty outdated. It has all this, it's using all this old stuff, this new stuff that just got, you know, merged into master, or like that landed in stable is way better. You can solve this problem so many different ways. Blah blah blah. This is just, yeah. I mean, I guess I'm okay with this, but it makes me wonder, like, how many other things are being merged in that I have no idea about. Like, how long ago did this happen? I mean, I was only away for, like, I don't know, a week or, well, maybe a little bit more than a week. I can't remember, but, like, this is crazy. Also, I was looking up, this. And I completely forgot that's what I was doing. Right, it was being used in scene, in this like handle thing. What else did I learn? Oh yeah. I learned about dynamic dispatch in Haskell. It seems like they also try to do the same thing there, where they have like a product, where they have like some sort of state, and then the rest of it is, if you want to do dynamic dispatch, you just pass in, you know, a different lambda for, if you want to, you know, do something different. So yeah, this is, this approach right here that I'm taking with location is how you would do dynamic dispatch in Haskell. Aside from maybe using like type classes, but yeah, I saw a bit of discussion about that. But yeah, this is definitely one of the ways you would do it. So I'm perfectly happy with doing this now. Yeah, so it seems like I could maybe get rid of these. Well, maybe not here. No, probably couldn't get rid of them here. Could I? I doubt it. Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah, maybe. Huh. Okay, maybe only for simple state. Yeah, that might only work for simple state. I'm not sure about regular state, but simple state definitely. It looks like you can just like this doesn't have any lifetimes anymore. This doesn't have lifetimes. Maybe this never did, but this and the you don't have to like define the lifetime there. Okay. So I had a handle prefab with the actual like prefab data in it. And they took a prefab loader. Did I do that? I don't remember. No, I certainly did. I didn't have a lifetime associated with it, but I certainly did this. Huh. Maybe that lifetime is implicit. And that's why. Oh, really? I need write storage. Where do you get write storage from? ECS preload. Okay, well that's not so bad. Let me check. What else do they have? I would guess that dense vec storage is also there too. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Man, IntelliJ is awesome. I like how there's 3 different places where you can get vec storage. That's awfully confusing. Are they the same or are they different? Ooh, I hope I don't have to deal with that. I saw that lifetime. I think I'm gonna have to deal with that. Oh yeah. This is for like all lifetimes. Oh man. Okay, what did I do wrong here exactly? Is it because I didn't put the lifetime here? Is it because of this new thing? Because it seems maybe like that's what I need to do. Use of undeclared lifetime name underscore. Well, they use it, so it seems like it might be valid, but IntelliJ doesn't realize that yet because they haven't updated it. Not that that seems to matter, that's not the problem. Well, I don't know what's wrong. This is an interesting lifetime error. Authority to serialize not satisfied. I'm wondering if I need to derive that here. I might. Let's just go with this. That's kind of weird though, because they don't explicitly mention that. Okay, yeah, that seems to fix at least part of it. Not that I know it's going to actually fix anything, though, because last time we were getting runtime panics. And I don't think that's changed, but I feel like this is a step forward, maybe-ish, because at least I've updated Amethyst. Yeah, okay, we still explode. Try to fetch a resource where the resource does not exist. Oy. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to pull out the debugger, so next time I think we're gonna be working with GDB. Because I don't really want to try and figure out WinDBG. It's kind of gross and icky. If I change tool chains and everything breaks though, then I might just change back. Yeah, this is hard to really say. I'm gonna have to do some experimentation though, because this is not really that clear to me. Like, I want to know what exactly is causing this to fail. I see it happening in, like, on start here. Also, I guess I didn't need this. So I guess it implicitly found, yeah, supplied a lifetime there. It's kind of interesting, I guess. So I never needed to supply one. No. At least it type checked, but yeah. This is just annoying. Runtime panic. I mean, I'm gonna make it a real effort to try and figure out how the heck I'm supposed to make this work. That happens inside the width. Here. It's not the unwrap, I'm sure. This one tries to actually get a component. What is it trying to get? Handle. Location.ron. It's like it can't load location.ron. But, like, why? I'm not really sure how I could change that exactly. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure I checked if these run asynchronously or something dumb like that, and I'm almost certain that I verified that they don't. So okay, well, I'm gonna leave it at that for today. I'm kind of tired. I want to just go to sleep. I mean, that's usually the case when I record these. But yeah, I don't really know what's wrong, and I think I'm gonna spend a bit of time tomorrow trying to figure out this issue, because it's really becoming a huge blocker for me right now. So yeah, pick it up from here next time.